right, thanks for being here, Jennifer. Jennifer is a 36-year-old mom residing in Texas. She actually started in life insurance a few years ago, and she's an independent life insurance agent. So Jennifer is here with us today to talk about her experience in the Lead for Life program with Tidal Wave Marketing Systems, and well as her experience and her results. So thank you for being here, Jennifer.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah, awesome. So let's jump right into it. As a former client, you ran our system for about 12 months now. I'm going to ask a few questions about your business before you enter the Leads for Life program and after you implement it. Does that work?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. So just briefly tell us about your insurance career and your background.
So I left working as an ER nurse / RN in 2018. I have 3 elementary age children, and I've always wanted to put them first. And I just found that my nursing career was killing me. You know, the long hours just made it really difficult. And I had separated from my kid's dad back in June of 2017. So being a single mom, I had to find ways to make more money just to be able to continue to live the same lifestyle that my kids were accustomed to.
Sure.
So what happened was I was recruited by a mom that I knew from my kids' school, and I started running vendor leads part-time initially. And to be honest with you, I made a little more money after I learned how to sell, but I burned through thousands simply, buying leads and learning, and it was just not good at all. I started writing policies though, and I carved out a little niche in my area in mortgage protection.
Okay.
But I was just burning through so much gas. I was driving all over Texas. I think I put over 20K miles on my car.
Wow.
And I spent like 500 to 1,500 a week on leads. So it was all over the place, up and down. Some weeks it was okay, I'd make decent money. And other weeks I was just running on fumes and so stressed out. Yeah, so I spent nearly 20 hours per week calling through horrible leads. And since I didn't have 7 days off, like at the hospital, I was seeing my kids even less than I was before.
Yeah, I understand that. It's common. So how did that feel?
Well, I felt defeated and really embarrassed. I'd quit my job and really had nothing to show for it. In fact, I was worse off than I had been before. And I got great at writing new business, but that was once I found quality people, which was few and far between. They were so hard to find with vendor leads. No matter what type of lead that I bought, and I bought them all, the quality was terrible, and so was the consistency. And those leads added so much stress on top of everything else. It got to a point where I started feeling sick to my stomach when I sat down to make dials.
Okay. Yep, I understand. Been there myself. So you knew you had to change something. So what were your options?
Yes. Honestly, I thought it was over and done with, and I began applying for RN positions.
Oh, wow. Okay. Obviously that didn't happen. So what changed?
What it was Leads for Life. I came across you guys, came on board, I think right in the beginning with you guys, even before you had officially launched, and now the rest is history.
Awesome. So when you entered the program, what were your initial thoughts?
Yeah, I remember that I was nervous about whether or not I could do it. I wasn't very confident, and I was concerned about spending more money on top of my lead expense. But what really helped me was that you showed me when we talked how everything was so logical. Everybody else I talked to was telling me just go ahead and run Facebook ads, and that was it.
Yep. Okay. So what were you making before you came into our program, after you got your system up and running, and how long did it all take?
Yeah, so before, after lead expense and gas and all that time I spent on the field, I would usually net around 5K a month, which is not really a lot when you have 3 boys at home.
Yeah.
But it took me a week or 2 to get everything created and functioning. Your learning modules were short and to the point. I really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
They showed me what I needed to know. And it was also great that you were always just a text, a phone call, or a Zoom meeting away. I think I did one official coaching call with you, which, was not overly complicated and technical. And right away, I felt confident that it was legit. So I wrote my policy after about 2 weeks or so, and then it just kind of snowballed. It's a simple yet effective process, I would say. I've tried digital marketing, mostly trying to run my own ads in the past, and I got no results, but I saw results with this pretty quickly. And after 3 months, I'd write on average 10 policies per week. I had zero expense because I followed your incentive formula in the program. After 6 months, I started recruiting and could plug my agents into the system, and it really helped retention because they were able to make money quickly without spending tons of money on leads up front as a newbie.
So tell me, how did our system affect your life outside of the money you made? So how did your lifestyle change, your stress level, things like that?
Well, the process really does the heavy lifting for you. So I didn't have to call for appointments. The only time I did call a client is when they would schedule an appointment. So I'd spend about 30 minutes each morning, Monday to Friday, doing what you teach to grow your ecosystem and pipeline of prospects. And as long as you follow the steps and you don't deviate from them, just be consistent, you can really change your life.
Yep.
I make more money than I have ever made before. And what's great is that I do it 100% from home. I can be home when my boys get home from school every day, home for dinner every night. Before, I had dinner with them probably 2 or 3 times per week, which was not enough for me. It was really tough, but that's all in the past now. And my life is so much more peaceful and stress-free. I am not stressed over money or how or where to buy leads anymore. Because before, I can honestly say I was at my wit's ends and just ready to throw in the towel and quit. I would have probably done that had it not been for you. So I work less. I have plenty of free time for my family. I make far more money than ever before. I serve higher quality clients. My close ratios increase substantially.
That's awesome. Just yes. Awesome. So what would you tell any agent currently in the position you were in before you enrolled in our program and considering the Leads for Life by Tidal Wave? What would you say to them?
Yeah, I think I would say to them that it works if you work it, if you're consistent and you don't deviate. It creates a business asset that you own and makes your business much more efficient, effective, and profitable while enhancing your lifestyle. So I would tell them that it's a lot cheaper than other stuff, teaching Facebook ads that are out there. And it's super easy because if I can do it, you can do it. I'm not a techie type person. So if they want to truly change their business, own and control their marketing, live a better stress-free life, this is the way.
Awesome. Well, that's it. Thanks, Jennifer. I appreciate you taking the time to speak with us today about your experience, and good luck to you in the future in your business. I'm sure you're going to continue to kill it.
Thank you so much. You